All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I came across something pretty damn interesting that I wanted to bring to your attention because, to be honest with you, I don't see anybody talking about this, and perhaps because she's probably not that well known amongst this particular circle of creators, but apparently there's a person by the name of Natalia. Now, Natalia is a Latina, and she is out there fighting the good fight. If you look through her Twitter feed, you're going to see her talking about all the woke crap that's in video games and whatnot. It's actually pretty damn hilarious, and you should probably give her a follow. Now, I don't know if this is true, what I'm about to say, but I can't help but feel that it most likely is because I checked, and it is, in fact, the real Sweet Baby Inc. account. But apparently, Sweet Baby Inc. has DM'd Natalia and actually threatened her to stop talking about them.
I said, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, could this not be true? Sure. You know, that's a possibility. She could be faking the screenshot and whatnot, although it just doesn't look like it, to be honest with you. But she got this direct message from Sweet Baby Inc. after she made this post here. So let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, guys, let's think about this for a second. Is it really shocking that Sweet Baby Inc., the people who have taught everybody who worked under them to terrorize marketing departments if they do not get their way, to essentially try to force people to give them what they want, is it really shocking to think that they will be out here threatening people with all their chest? Now, of course, they probably felt comfortable going after Natalia because she's not exactly known in this particular circle of YouTube or content creation, or even Twitter for that matter. I don't see anybody following her except for Raven Rainfall, who was nice enough to send me this post and give me a heads up over the actual debacle. Now, there's a post here that says, I just got threatened by Sweet Baby Inc. I hold them responsible for anything that might happen to me. Please share. She sends a screenshot showcasing Sweet Baby Inc. That's the actual account that's been protected forever. And then if you look, you have a direct message from Sweet Baby Inc. that says, all right, listen up. You've got to cut the crap and stop harassing our staff in games. We, as a company, will come after you. Final warning. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Baby Inc. is doing what the Black Girl Gamers did, right? They decided to throw their chest around and try to threaten lawsuits and things of that nature against that park place. And look how that ended, right? Ron Coleman ended up laughing at them and gave them his own legal letter, and they were never heard from since. They essentially just put their chest out there, and we called their bluff, right? That park place absolutely destroyed Black Girl Gamers. Now, do we think that Sweet Baby Inc. is going to do anything? Probably not, because let's be real, they're losers, every single one of them. I highly doubt they're going to have the balls to even come close to doing something about this. But again, I pulled up some posts from Natalia where she was actually talking about some SBI stuff. If you scroll down here, she says the following. Look, it says, seriously, what a disappointment. I'm still waiting for the threat from Sweet Baby Inc. It's been 24 hours with a dead face emoji. And again, guys, she's very clear about this. This has to be true. You know, she says that she's been threatened for the last 24 hours and nothing has happened after that. And she goes on, she talks about the other stuff that's happening in the industry right now. Obviously, she spoke about the video that I made recently, which is regarding the season 3 of Suicide Squad, Stunning and Brave. You know, it's typical freaking joke. But I want to focus on this particular, again, so she tags Sweet Baby Inc. So if it was fake, one thing I will say is if it was fake, I do think that that is a bad move to actually tag Sweet Baby Inc. because then you are actually liable for a lawsuit because you're lying on their name, right? But in all actuality, she tagged them. She tagged the actual real account, and she exposed the DMs and said that they are threatening her. And if you read those DMs, there is no doubt about it. They are threatening her. Again, they said that they're going to come after her with the entire force of their company, which, I mean, whatever that is, what, all the activists and shit like that. I mean, she's just going in on them. It is amazing to see all of this go down. But again, guys, do believe that this has to be true if she actually had the balls to tag them and tell on them. So again, guys, look at this. You're going to see here, it says these posts are protected, and that's because they've been protected since Gamergate 2 has happened. They have not gone public, I think, ever since. I think they've been protected ever since Gamergate 2 has started off, and that's because they were the arbiters of it, right? They were the ones who started all this nonsense, and all the mainstream journalists want to pretend as if that's not the case, but all of you know, I know, we all know, even they know that they're the ones who started all of this by trying to get Kabuto's canceled, trying to get his Steam account banned. They all know this. So at the end of the day, guys, whether or not they actually go through with this threat, that's up to them. I have no idea where Natalia is located. I don't think she actually shows that information, which is probably smart. Yeah, she doesn't show that information. So I don't know if she's in the U.S. I don't know if she's in another country. I have honestly no idea. But I think it's hilarious that they send this DM, one little DM, and tries to make it seem as if they're gonna do something about it, right? Like what? So you can't talk about Sweet Baby Inc., right? That's considered harassment of our staff in games. How do you harass a video game, by the way? Like, does anybody have that answer? Like, how do you harass a video game, right? Stop harassing our staff in games. How do you harass a video game? That doesn't make any sense. You can't harass a video game. You can talk about a video game. And the fact that you even said stop harassing our staff in video games just shows how stupid you are. But again, guys, talking about Sweet Baby Inc., talking about who works there, and talking about what they do, that's not harassment. You are fully able to do that stuff because that's where free speech allows you to go. Now, in terms of harassment would be sending pizzas every single day to them and doing all this other kind of stuff, or visiting their house, or trying to physically harm them. And like, that's actual harassment. But talking about what a public company does on the public space known as social media, that they have posted multitudes of different things that we have every right to speak about and react to and give our opinion, that's not harassment. And they're going to try to make it into harassment because these people so desperately want the narrative to be in their favor, and it just isn't, right? This entire time during Gamergate 2.0, the narrative against Sweet Baby Inc. has been the following. They're a shitty fucking company. They're obviously a racist company. They're also a company that thinks that they own the entire freaking gaming industry. They put their chest out there. They threaten people. They DM people apparently now too, and they try to get their way. And if they don't get their way, then they're going to terrorize you any way they possibly can. And again, that's not my words. That's the words of the CEO behind the company. So if you ever want to have a discussion about what Sweet Baby Inc. does, all you got to do is look at that video from the GDC back in, I don't know, 2020 or whatever the hell it was, where she openly said all those things, and she did it with a smile. These people are psychos, they are crazy, and they are trying to gain control of a narrative that they've lost. They are trying to gain control over a grift that they've lost. They were racial grifters. They were trying to convince everybody that their games were problematic, and the only way to solve the problem would be to hire them so that they can provide the solution. That was the only way, and they succeeded for a long time, but now shit's hitting the fan, and it's very clear that it's affecting them. Remember, this is from the people who said that none of this stuff affects them, right? That it's all just a minor little issue compared to the overall positive sentiment. That's what they want you to believe. So if that's the case, why are you DMing people and trying to threaten them? Why would you even do that? We as a company will come after you. What the fuck does that mean? So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.